Hello everyone, Clint here. I hope everybody is doing great today. Today I'm coming at you with a case review for the freshly released minted Galaxy S25 Edge. Just got this phone about a week. I've been using it about a week. Haven't had a lot of time to make some videos on it yet, but I want to get started on it because this phone is super cool. I'm really liking the phone. No joke, this thing is thin as can be. So, but you might not be able to rock it naked all the time, so you're going to need a case for it. And Poetic sent me out a couple other cases, and this particular one we're going to look at right here is the Poetic Guardian case. In the black and clear version. They sent me two because they make two versions of this. They make one with the MagSafe action and then one without the MagSafe action. And if you know anything about me, you know we're going to install the one with the MagSafe action because I want to test that out for sure because I love me some MagSafe. And of course, every Samsung phone does not come with the built-in magnets, so you kind of need a case for that. But one thing Poetic does nicely is they give you two different versions of it, one with the screen protector in here, and then one with the rail without the screen protector in it. So that is super convenient. So whatever you want to do there, that is what you can use, which I'm super happy for because I do not like the screen protector. Usually if I get a case that has one in there, I usually cut it out because they work great, don't get me wrong, I think they work fantastic, but I just prefer the naked screen. I just always have, so I usually don't use that. So we're going to pop the one out with the screen protector, kind of just slide it right out of there, and we will go with the one without the screen protector. So first thing we need to do is make sure we don't have any stickers on the inside, because a lot of these clear cases will have stickers on the inside. This one does not. Nope, does not look like that at all. So it looks like it's just the sticker on the back here. Okay, great. So it does come with some screen protector accessories, so you can get your phone all cleaned up, ready to go before you snap on that screen protector, but we're not going to use that per se. And we're going to go ahead and start with getting the phone in there. We will put it in the tray first. I always prefer to put these two-piece cases together like that. Usually just drop it into the tray like that. Makes it a little bit easier to get it in the case. Bottom in there first, and then you just kind of pop it in from the top, and then you are good to go. Look at that. Man. Oop, doing some screenshot action. Let's go ahead and peel that off so we can look at that beautiful clear. I love clear. So clear is definitely the way I kind of like to go because it shows that beautiful phone off. Now I did go boring on this because let's be honest, Samsung had really boring colors on this one, on this phone release for some reason. It was kind of a drag, so I did go boring and just got the black one. But it still looks good like all Samsung phones do. So let's go ahead and do a round robin on this. Let's take a look here. We got a little bit of some indentation there for some grippage. I like that. It's very subtle, not too in your face. A little bit of Poetic branding right there, and then we do have push through buttons for your power. I don't know if you can tell, it actually has a little power symbol on there, and then a plus or minus for your volume action, and they are nice and clicky. They feel good to me. Yep, like them. And then we do have some corner bump out here, not huge like like their Spartan case. That's their main protective case. Kind of a medium duty bump out right there. I like that, so the case isn't so big and bulky. And then we have a perfect cutout for your microphones there, and then nothing out there, just that little design, very Poetic looking. And then over here, another bump. Here on the other side, nothing, but you do have those indentations there to give you some grippage on both sides. Let's go to the bottom. This does have a dust cover so it does provide you with that protection on the bottom, which is good for me because I don't use chargers much at all. We're usually just a wireless charger kind of guy. And then speaker cover or cutout is perfect right there. Looks really good. Let's go ahead and flip it over. It's the only problem with clear cases, they do kind of get dirty. And let's take a look at what we got here. That is a good looking case. I really like that. I like the muted light gray to kind of go with the black case for the MagSafe right there. Looks really good there. Got a single cutout for your cameras right there, and as you can see there, you got plenty of space, so if you're going to drop that, good to go right there, no problem. Here on the front, just classic two-piece. It does have some pretty raised edges. That's really raised edges on each side of that. Let's go ahead and take a look and see if that messes with anything here, and it does not. I always test it by getting my side tray, and my side tray comes out just fine. Well, most of the time it comes out just fine. That is good enough for me. No problem there. So far we're looking pretty good. And if you notice, you got some nubs here on each of the corners right there. And what it's going to do is allow you to lay your phone flat, which is nice. That way you don't get too much wobble from that camera bump, which it does wobble when it's naked. I can tell you that right now. That camera bump is pretty big compared to the rest of the phone. And then let's go ahead and take a look at the feel in the hand. It is a big phone, so when you put a case on it, it is going to be a little bit bigger. But the advantage of having a slim and light phone is when you put a case on it, a very protective case like this one, it still feels really light and a lot smaller than, say, like this same case on the S25 Ultra. I have this case for the S25 Ultra, and it is totally different feel in the hand. This feels a lot different for sure. It is lighter and a lot more handable, if that's a word. A lot more handable. So let's go ahead and take a look at that MagSafe action right there. A little MagSafe grip. Oh yeah, it locks on there nicely, and it is. Oh yeah, it's pretty strong. They're really, I don't know what material they're using these things nowadays, but they are getting pretty darn good right there. So this is an actual grip itself, so I would feel pretty comfortable holding that with this particular grip here, nice and firm. And then let's go ahead and try a charger on there real quick. And then we got charger, charges right up. You can tell we are blue and ready to go. Very, very good. Very, very good. So really great case. Medium protection, medium plus protection, actually, I would say, on this one, but not quite Spartan level, but Guardian level, if that makes no sense. So don't forget, you can also get it without that MagSafe action if you want a nice, perfectly clean back. That will look really, really good too. So yeah, check this case out if you're looking. Well-priced cases for what you get there. Poetic Guardian Case, Galaxy S25 Edge. See you on the next one.